Chinese stuff. I didn't understand. So this is Health and Beauty Republic. We are a company that's into wellness because, as you know, probably 70 years ago we were still
Not born.
not even an idea yet. So, because more than 70 years ago, there has been a study that was made that we are continuously depleting our food sources of nutrients. So, people are getting less and less healthy with the food that we eat. This company was set up to first enable, through the use of health and beauty products, as a platform for distributors to have experience in entrepreneurship. So ordinary people who can transform their lives through business. So I'd like to introduce our director our chief for network development, the person who has made who has built network globally, an international speaker and international network leader, Mr. Patrick Zumba.
Thank you, Ms. Hannah, for at least introducing them to our network leaders. Welcome to our office. Like Ms. Hannah said, our very, like I said, a modest office, right? We're excited to be partnering with Mr. and Miss Chinatown, of course. Do they know Miss Ann Cello, our chairwoman?
You've met Miss Ann Cello, owner of, we're a silver sponsor, and they own Shocha restaurant.
I think
Later, after you're going there.
Okay. Sige, sige. You know, in behalf of Miss Ann, we'd like to just simply say thank you for allowing us to, you know, to sponsor this activity that you had, no? And at the same time, I wanted to share with you in front of our network leaders, our what do you call this? Supporters, so to speak, of our company. No? Miss Ann, as you know, is Chinese, okay, by blood, but Filipino by heart. And she really wanted to communicate that with you because the thrust of Miss Ann is to really empower not only just with the products, but really the business behind it. HBR is just more than a wellness company. It is a direct selling company. So the entrepreneurial side of it is something that we really focus on because, you know, from people that have very little capital could actually end up earning a lot as a way of being rewarded by promoting products. So we're like I said, excited to partner with this event that you have, and in fact, we'd like to share with you some of our products, if it's okay with you. Okay, ba? Or
Yes.
so right now we have 3 products that we'd like to share. One is our vitamin C, we call it True C. It's sodium ascorbate. The other one is glutathione, and the other one is a multivitamin called Rescue 5. Okay, so I'd like to call in some of our leaders to ilan ba kayo? 6, ano? So,
7.
7. Hindi na 6 naman. Maybe 7.
Hey.
Okay. Okay. Pero si Miss Hannah, 7 lang. Okay. O, sige.
There's another one.
Sige. So, 7 of you right now. How many contestants are there?
20.
Okay. I've heard a lot about this particular contest. But for you, what is this really all about, if I may ask? You know,
Well,
yourself.
the pageant is really intended to like help us Filipino Chinese reconnect to our roots. But personally for me, it's really just going out of my comfort zone. It's my first time joining a pageant. I'm very shy before, but
Okay.
so this is very new to me.
Okay. This is your first.
Yes.
Okay. And yourself?
It's my first pageant,
And I got into it also just to see how my Chinese side like imparts with me as my identity now. However, coming into this, I noticed that I'm the only Morena. So I also want to be able to represent those who look like me, those who are, they see themselves as still Chai, but they actually look more Filipino than Chinese. And I want to be the first and the voice for them in this pageant.
How much of you is Chinese? Because like you said, you are Morena and you
Yes.
look more Filipino than Chinese.
Yeah, so my great-grandpa was Chinese.
Your great-grandpa, so
Yes,
you're what?
very
Like
distance, 116.
1/16th?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, how about yourself? Since, you know,
Yeah, me naman, this is the next pageant that I joined. Back after I joined Mutya ng Pilipinas, where I became first runner-up. And then I joined this because I really wanted to reconnect to my roots, because I was someone who did not feel like I belonged in the Filipino-Chinese community, because I'm part Filipino and part Chinese. But then when I grew up, I realized that you could actually belong. Like you could choose to believe that you belong to these two communities. So that's why I want to come here and celebrate it, not just reconnect to my identity, and also inspire other people to do the same.
thank you. How about yourself?
For me, it's just more of like trying new things. And especially since when I was young, my friends and my family would normally joke about me having to join this showbiz entertainment industry, and I never had the means to, you know, actually, grasp the idea and to join any other opportunity out there. So when they messaged me, and I was like, oh, okay, let me try this out and step out of my comfort zone. And I found out that along the journey, I also wanted to promote unity and diversity as well. Since coming from and working from different countries, I worked in China, Taiwan, and Canada. I've noticed that there are different Chinoys that were out there that are very unaware of what's happening, and that we have this big community also throughout the whole world. So I just want to kind of unite them and promote that, hey, we Chinoys are here too, and you're not alone. And that whenever you go to a different country, parang nandun rin kami. So yeah.
Thank you, Saint.
Wow.
Well said.
Jeremy.
So this pageant is more about sharing
Jeremy.
candidates' advocacy and their commitment to showcasing it to more to the audience. And personally, my advocacy is fitness, because I want to inspire others, especially young ones, to involve themselves in fitness and engage in the habits of working out and exercise. Thanks.
Nung sinabi niya fitness, pinaliit ko yung tiyan ko kanina. Alam ko hindi na ako yun.
So for me, when I joined this pageant, it's not just reconnecting with the roots, but at the same time, I want to know what other Chinoys are like, because I'm from Cebu, so I'm a Cebuano Chinoy, and I want to be able to see that although there's some Manila Chinoys, in the end we're all the same. I want to see that connection, that we're all actually connected to one thing. And aside from that, I wanted to go through the personal journey of self-development, and I want to inspire the youth to do the same, because I really believe in leading by example. So now I did this. If I can do it, you can do it.
Thank you. And yourself?
Well, for me, I think I have two main reasons. For a personal note, I think I already have shared this with my co-candidates during our trainings. For last year, October 2022, I was diagnosed with a health concern. It was out of nowhere that it came out. So after being able to undergo such a very challenging moment of my life, battling that moment, I realized that after recovering from that, I want to do something that is really out of my comfort zone. Really to basically live life to the fullest. So this is something, I've been in the entertainment industry as an events host for the past 12 years, but being in pageantry is way different from being a host or being on cam. So that's it. That's the reason why I'm here today. And the second thing is my personal advocacy, just like Jeremy, he have shared his own advocacy. In my case, that would be learning how to love and have that interest in learning the language. Since a lot of Chinoys, probably younger ones, are not so familiar speaking the language, Hokkien or Mandarin, but it's never too late. It's never too late to learn. Probably you're a Chinoy, but you don't know how to speak it because you didn't grow up in that environment. Yeah, so for me, I think that's joining Mr. and Miss Chinatown will help me to further reach more people to have that interest in learning the language.
Thank you so much. And actually, we're just asking your fellow contestants why they got involved with Mr. and Miss Chinatown. And if you can share just a few words on why you joined.
Yeah, actually, I just got here like not so long, but like my friend tell me here's a pageant like full of people who is Chinese by blood, Filipino by heart. So, which is I love the culture here, and they just suggest me you should join this. So my biggest purpose that I want to join this pageant is I want to meet those people who have a same love with me. We love this place. We love the culture here. That's why we decide to stay here. Probably everyone's parents, their parents decide to stay here for the same reason. I want to know them. I want to make friends with everybody here.
Thank you everyone for sharing your thoughts and your intent on why you joined this pageant. As for me, it just reminded me many years ago, I was involved with a company that, like Ms. Hannah said, was pretty much global in reach. And I remember our chairman, our managing director, one time caught everybody in a room, and we were so busy. Of course, it's a huge room. It was an auditorium, no? And we were working on the setup of the room. And he said, "Can you all stop? Can you all stop for a moment and just look around you and just appreciate what you see?" And it made me realize just now, and it took me back many years ago at that time, how important it is to really mix cultures and really appreciate and understand each other. So I think this time, because some of us here, when Miss Hannah and I worked for our boss before was Filipino Chinese. For some of them, this will be the first time that they will be working for a chairwoman, our president, and other co-directors of HBR or Health and Beauty Republic who are Chinese in descent. And of course, because of that, mentally, there's a barrier. Meaning, teka muna, Pilipino kami. Although Pilipino nga din yung mga may-ari ng HBR, they're Chinese. And in their mind, there may be separation. And your visit here today, I think, made an impact, at least for me, and for them, we'll talk about it some more, on how, there is no Chinese blood. There is no Filipino blood. There's no American blood. There's no Korean blood. I thought you're Korean, sir. Okay. Or Spanish blood. For me, I understand blood is red. Whether you're Chinese, Filipino, or any other race. So we all bleed the same. It's the same color. We're all human beings. It just so happened that we are divided because of some people chose to categorize us. And I think, seeing you guys and ultimately seeing our Filipino leaders, although one is Chinese, hulaan nyo na lang kung sino. Hindi yung photographer. Sabi niya 1/4 na. I'm talking about my good friend. We go way back, to that very same company I told you that I work for, international company. In that room, there were maybe about 20 different races. And we needed to appreciate it because we were working as one team. And our chairman said, "No, you're not working as one team, you're working as one family." So, me having said that, it's an honor in behalf of HBR to be part of your pageant as a co-sponsor, as a silver sponsor. And we look forward to finding out who the winner is for this contest. But in my view, all of you are winners already.
Yes.
So, Ms. Hannah, let's give them.
Yes.
Please allow us to share with you our products. Please enjoy them. Use them, and if possible, share it with others as well. So we'll have
Inside one bag, 3 of each
Yung,
type of product. There's 9 boxes of our health products.
sige.
Later we can have photo op na lang with the leaders. And one more. And this is our company. This is a distribution business of these fantastic products. We have more coming in the pipeline that we're developing. So we're open to, we have a lot of young entrepreneurs who've joined us. We would also need some probably of your talents to help us, like in fitness, in hosting, in modeling. As we create our activities, our campaigns, etc., we would be, all of you, 8 of you
8 now, yeah.
now, and the rest, you're always welcome at HBR.
Thank you, Miss Hannah. Would it be okay if we take pictures with you?
Definitely.
Myself, Miss Hannah, and all of our members. Pagkakaguluhan namin kayo.
That's okay.
You want group photo? Kasi marami-rami
Yeah,
tayo.
if it's okay, we'll take a group photo. And I think some of them would like to take individual photos.
Sure.
And small groups, maybe the 3 of you or small group. No? So we'll put chairs in front, and then we'll do our best kasi mahirapan yung ating photographer, no? Unless papasok siya sa
Do they
bodega.
sit in front or
Yeah.
sa likod?
Okay lang ba sa inyo? Kami uupo.